If you are competent and capable, boundaries don't usually feel empowering. They feel risky. Because once you stop overfunctioning, you have to decide what you will not carry. And for a lot of high-functioning women, the real fear isn't conflict, it's disappointment. Not disappointing yourself, disappointing someone else. That is a nervous system event, and we don't talk about that part enough. For years, I used to open my work email on Sunday afternoons. I told myself it was about preparation. I wanted to walk into Monday calm, ahead, in control. So around 4 or 5, when the light was starting to shift and the weekend was softening, I would open my laptop, and without fail, there would be something. A meeting invitation I didn't want, a parent complaint, a staffing question I couldn't answer without access to the building. And here's the part that finally hit me. There was almost never anything I could actually resolve on Sunday. I didn't have the environment. I didn't have my team. I didn't have the systems in front of me. So what was I doing? I was contaminating my Sunday. That's the phrase that landed. I was injecting Monday anxiety into Sunday peace, and Sundays are hard enough. And then I would carry that low-grade tension into dinner, into the evening, into sleep. That wasn't leadership, it was anxiety management. I am not an emergency room. Middle school is many things. It is not trauma surgery. No one is bleeding out because I didn't open my email, and yet my body reacted like something urgent was happening. That's not logic, that's conditioning. But here's the part I don't love admitting. I wasn't opening my email because I'm irresponsible. I was opening it because I don't like disappointing people. I don't like imagining someone thinking I dropped the ball. I don't like wondering if someone feels ignored. And for years, I mistook responsiveness for responsibility. If I answer quickly, I'm good. If I anticipate early, I'm competent. If no one is upset, I'm safe. That equation ran quietly in the background for a long time, and it made boundaries feel really dangerous. I don't always look like someone who worries about disappointing people. I'm tall. I hold myself a certain way. I walk into rooms like I belong there. I learned that from my mother. There's a presence to it, and I know that for some people that reads as intimidating. But here's what most people don't see. Underneath that composure is a nervous system that really does not enjoy the idea that someone might be frustrated with me. That low hum of, did I let someone down? Did I disappoint someone? Is deeply uncomfortable, and I know I'm not alone in that. For some of us, disappointing someone feels like danger, even when it isn't. At some point, I had to ask myself, is preserving someone else's short-term comfort more important than preserving my long-term health? Because that's the trade I was making. And I don't want to be dramatic about this, but my health and my energy are not luxuries. They are operating requirements. If I'm going to lead well, think clearly, and advocate effectively, I need a nervous system that isn't constantly bracing. So I stopped opening work email on Sundays. Not as a grand declaration, but as a clear boundary. And something interesting happened. The problems were still there on Monday, but my Sunday was intact. Instead of contaminating the rest of my weekend, the end of my weekend, I focused on what I could actually influence. Meal prep, tidying the kitchen, making sure I had lunch foods ready, laying out clothes. The gentle things that make Monday easier without injecting anxiety into Sunday. That's where I have control. That's where I can treat myself with care. And this shift was small, but it changed the tone of my week and certainly helped me sleep better Sunday night. Boundaries for high-functioning women are rarely about dramatic confrontation. They are about containment. They are about deciding, this gets Monday energy, not Sunday energy. That distinction is subtle, but it is powerful. If you don't set boundaries, someone else will set them for you. Usually your body. Burnout, resentment, withdrawal, irritability, those are boundaries you didn't choose. I would rather choose mine. Here's what works. Not dramatic, structural. First, Pre-decide your exposure windows. If you don't want work invading Sunday, remove access. Close the laptop, turn off notifications, create friction. Discipline is not enough against constant input. Structure is. Second, use neutral language. That won't be possible this week. I can revisit that next month. Let's put that on the agenda. No apology spiral. You are not asking permission to have limits. You are stating them. Third, let discomfort exist. The first few times you hold a boundary, it feels wrong. Your nervous system will flare. You will imagine someone is upset. Let it be a little uncomfortable. Discomfort is not danger, and in this, it is growth. Burnout shows you the thinning. Overfunctioning shows you the habit. Boundaries are the recalibration. This isn't about becoming rigid. This is about becoming sustainable. And sustainability is not selfish. It's intelligent. If you recognize yourself in the Sunday scaries or in that low hum of did I disappoint someone, you are not alone. High-functioning women often carry more than they need to because we are wired to respond. Next week, we're talking about decision fatigue because once you hold boundaries, you reduce cognitive load in ways you may not even realize. If this conversation feels like something you've been quietly thinking about, subscribe. We're building this network together, one layer at a time. If this conversation feels like something you've been quietly thinking about, subscribe. We're building this framework together, one step at a time. Thanks for being here. Hit the subscribe button or the like button or both, and I'll see you soon.